What is up, guys? SnoShoe here. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the VintageBeef fan server. It's been a while since I made an episode. I apologize. I've been doing all kinds of businessy type stuff aside from YouTube and just haven't been able to be at my computer to record, namely taking business trips, which is always fun. Had a lot of fun actually since I've been gone, unfortunately for you guys, because you haven't had any fun because you haven't been watching my videos. I know. Okay, so I want to give you some perspective of where we are. Palazzo right there, old base right there, forest right here, circle, what? What is that? That's a good question, and I would answer with the response that I have no freaking idea. All I know is there's a log circle. I'm not angry about it, don't get me wrong here. I'm not angry that somebody came over here. It's actually not within viewing distance of my base, so they could have come from a different direction and had no idea, especially if their chunks aren't turned all the way up. But, like mine aren't right now, I think I'm only at 12 chunks and you would have no idea. But, I'm okay with somebody building right here, no problem. But first of all, learn how to make a circle, okay? That's not proper circle building technique. It's not bad, but it looks like they freehanded it. Because circles do not, you know, they don't jut in like that. Anyway, whatever. I don't care. I'm being a jerk right now. But I do care because this has been here for 2 weeks and nothing's happened with it. So if it's your circle, come over here and finish what you're going to do with that circle. Unless that's the whole build, in which case tear it down because you're a terrible builder. I can't do it. I can't be that mean. No, but seriously, it'd be really cool if somebody would actually be my neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? So today, I don't have a huge episode planned for today. I don't. Oh, okay. That's gonna be a LOL moment because daughter drowned in the UHC we played together. Spoiler alert from like 4 months ago. So I don't have any builds planned today, but what I do have planned is a little caving, a little show off because we actually recorded an episode without you. What? Which means I recorded an episode by myself, which meant I spent 30 minutes just talking to myself for no good reason. No, actually, I recorded an episode and I just didn't like the way it turned out, and I did not want to just push an episode out on you guys and have you guys bored for 30 minutes watching it. She's in a boat, went on Skype, it broke and she drowned. Nicely done. Okay, so what we did in that episode was we made a little guest house. You guys ready to see the guest house? It's actually something from my creative world. I'm gonna hide it with this house. I've had it, it's actually, if you watch my 100 subscriber episode, 100 subscriber special, not 200, 100, this is the old one. It's the house I was in there, and I remade it because I think it would look good on this little island, so check it out. Oh man, I forgot to get the quartz stairs. We're gonna get quartz stairs for that door. It's gonna be a piston door. So it's a nice little modern house, kind of goes with the theme of the Palazzo here, the gray and red and spruce wood and everything. So you walk in, I don't have any of the piston or redstone set up, it's just a nice little cozy place. And I think I'm going to make some doors here that open up and you get kind of a nice little basement area. I don't know what I'm going to put in the basement area yet, but we'll put beds right here so people can stay. And this is going to go next to our nether portal. And I think that's what we're going to do in the next episode, because I've got all weekend to myself, and not actually near a place where I can record, unfortunately, but I've got all weekend to do some designing, so that's what I'm going to do for you guys. I've got to design a place to put my nether portal. I know what I want to do, but I want to leave it as a surprise, and once I can figure out how to make it, I can look up a reference for it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's really hard for me to describe it without telling you what it is, but I need to look up a reference for it, because I just can't do it in my head. I've tried a couple of times, but it hasn't worked out successfully. Anyway, I don't know. It's hard to do references, look up references, and not just copy them straight off. So today we built that. Like I said, it actually took a lot more resources than I expected. We'll get the quartz stairs and the redstone hooked up and everything, and I'll probably show you guys that hopefully next time. I'm not sure. I'll show you it soon. But that's going to be the little guest house. People want to come visit, want to come prank me. Hey, look, I built you a house. It's nothing compared to mine. I wanted it to look like a shadow of my house. I want it to look like, hey, You're staying in a little place. That's cool. You have your own little island. That's nice. You got sand in your backyard, whatever. Go put your feet in it. But whenever you look out your front door, you're going to remember who owns this place. It's SnoShoe. Oh, gosh. I'm in the mood today. It's Friday. I don't know. I don't know what kind of mood this is. Okay, so we're going to do some caving. And I'm going to do... Let's see. What do you think? We don't have any questions lined up for today. So maybe I'll just do a little bit of storytelling? I don't know. Do you guys have any stories you want to hear? What song is it that you want to hear? And then you all yell, "Free bird!" So I need to get some arrows before we head off. And I think I'm going to find the cave without you guys, because, you know, how much do you want to see? I have a whole stinking chest of arrows. Where is it? There it is. I don't think you actually want to see me finding a cave, do you? I don't know. It's riveting footage, I assure you. But, you know, some things are better left unseen, such as building that house, because it's just too good of footage for you guys to understand. Hey, it's about to turn night, which means that mobs are going to be less when we find this cave. Okay, I'm headed in a that-wordly direction, and I will see you guys once we find somewhere that we can actually get some resources. Oh, hey guys, I forgot to mention something that I wanted to talk about while I was still caving, and I just completely forgot about it. I want to put a plug in for a contest that I'm having. You guys should be excited for this. This is the March Madness contest. This is something I'll probably end up doing every year. If we keep going that long, I'm sure we will though. But this contest, all you gotta do is tell me you want to end the contest. Just say, put me down. I don't know. Say whatever you want. Say, I want in the March Madness contest. Just say, put me in the contest. This contest is a contest to win a Steam game of your choice, $50 or under. I don't know. You can probably choose a $60 one. I don't really care. But I don't know, I just want to make sure there's no like $150 Steam games out there that people choose. Just something within reason. Most of them are $50 or under. But this contest is what you think it is, March Madness. So you guys know about the NCAA basketball tournament? Oh gosh, the March Madness tournament? It's basically a tournament where all college basketball teams play each other. There's 64 teams in the tournament. And technically there's 68, but we're only going to play the 64. So if you guys want in, just tell me. And it's limited to 64 people. I don't think we're going to have that many joins, so don't worry about that. And starting when all of the teams are announced, which is going to be, I believe, something like, it's, the announcement, I think, comes on a Sunday, I think. Actually, no. The deadline for the contest is going to be when the tournament actually starts. Not the first 4 games, if you guys are familiar with it, but the actual Thursday that the first games of the first round are played. So what you're going to do is you're going to tell me you want to in the contest. I'm going to say, okay, put your name in the spreadsheet, and I'm going to randomly disperse the names into different teams. So you are going to get, depending on how many people we have join the contest, if we only have 32, then you guys will each get 2 teams. I'll divvy it up that way just to make sure that somebody does win in case like a really low seed, one of the teams that is not expected to win, in case they win, you guys will still be able to have a chance. But this is basically so that you guys you all have a pony in the race, you know what I'm saying? You have somebody to cheer for March Madness. If you guys don't care to watch it, just because I think it's one of the most awesome sporting events on TV, and maybe it's something that will get you guys a little bit interested. But just say your name in the comments on Reddit, on Twitter, on anything. Just get it to me. I'll put your name in the spreadsheet. I'll probably keep a Google Doc of it so you can see who all is entered. And once I figure out what the teams are going to be, then I will start filling in names in no particular order, completely random. So you may have like a number 1 seed, which is awesome. You're really lucky if you do. There's only 4 number 1 seeds. There's 4 of each seed, up to 16. So if you get a number 1 seed, you're doing well. If you get a number 4 seed, you still have a chance, but it's not nearly as good as number 1 seeds. Number 1 seeds are the best teams. So anyway, just let me know your name. I will enter you to win the contest. You'll have a pony in the race, and you'll have a chance to win a Steam game of your choice within reason. That's my only caveat on that. Back to caving and storytelling you go. Okay, I think this cave should suffice. Unfortunately, it's got 2 guys living together in it. But it's not the first time I've lived in a house that has 2 guys living in it. What? I've never evicted somebody before, though. You guys are about to be evicted. Ooh, this looks like a big cave, actually. Holy cow. Well, maybe. Do we need coal? I don't even know. What are we here for, guys? We have fortune on us. Let's do the fortune game. I think, okay, so mostly we need iron, that's for sure. We always need iron. Shovel? I don't know. Shovels are so overrated when you're not actually excavating. That didn't even make any sense. When you're... What am I trying to say? When you're... Oh, nose itch! Oh, nose is itching! Oh, the worst thing to do when caving. Just look around. Okay. Whew! We're talking about how daughter can't spell anything because she's Icelandic. Actually, that really offends her. So, she's trying to buy a book from Slash, and I wanted to make sure that she knew that it was not going to be in English. Or that it was going to be in English, sorry. Okay, so... Oh, I'm so stuck. I'm so stuck. Well, I'm going to try to do this with as few torches as possible, because I think that's going to be a lot more fun than lighting up the whole thing. Even though that could be a jerk move in case somebody else, like myself, comes and tries to use this as a cave later. Man, that water is going so slow. A little bit of server lag, I guess. Okay, so you want to hear some stories, huh? Let's see. I've got quite a few stories. People, you know, I don't know. Are you guys like this? Can you tell stories when prompted? Because I think that's the hardest thing. When somebody is just like, hey, tell me a story. I've had that happen before. And the reason that I've had that happen is because a lot of my friends know me. You know what? I just realized. I think I'm about to, like, edit this footage on YouTube so you guys can see because it's probably too dark for you to see. Huh. Do we have our brightness all the way up? I think we do. Yep. All the way up. What if... I guess maybe we will light it up. I've got tons of torches, but... Sorry, guys. I wanted to make it more challenging, but I forgot you can't see anything. You guys are blind. Uh-oh. Skadios. So, like I said, I have a reputation among my friends of being the one that... Not necessarily a good storyteller, but one that actually tells a lot of stories. So, I guess, I don't know, it seems like every time somebody mentions something, I have a story for it. So, I keep accruing stories, and maybe I'm just really good at embellishing, because I am really good at embellishing sometimes. But, maybe we'll tell a story that actually has some truth to it. So, most of my stories come from when I went to college. And that doesn't mean for you Europeans who don't understand the difference between college and university, because there is not one. So, like I said, I'm known as a storyteller. Most of my stories come from when I was in college, which is like after high school. So I graduated college when I was 21. And my favorite year of college was my freshman year. I don't know what it is. It's something about just being at college. You know, you move out of the house. You're on your own for the first time. You know, you've got all this. I remember like the first couple of weeks of college, you just have all this free time, and it's like there's nobody telling you to clean your room, so everything just gets really messy. Actually, I'm a pretty clean person, so it stayed fairly clean in our dorm. But at my college, they actually force you. Am I going in circles? This happens every time I cave with you guys. What's wrong with you? So in my university, they made you stay in dorms your freshman year. I think because they wanted more money, but they passed it off by saying you get a better college experience. There's the outside. We haven't gone far at all, so don't worry, you're not missing anything. We do need some coal, I think. Luckily, because I've got more than I need right now, I think. So, the dorms, though, it's just, I mean, you're living with, in my case, it was, I think, something like 2,000 or 3,000 other people. And you're all within like a half mile of each other. So it's just crazy. You all eat at the same places. There's the cafeterias and the different places to eat. And the gym is right next to the dorms and everything. So it's all just like one big community, just like you see on TV. It's really not that much different than if you watch like a show like Greek or something. But just how they depict college on TV, it's normally fairly accurate, especially when you talk about like fraternities and stuff. We won't get into that. Anyway, so one of my favorite stories, we had a fairly small hall compared to the rest of the halls. Our hall we only had something like 10 rooms on it, I think, and each room had 2 people, so I had a roommate, and each of the rooms were connected. So I'm just going to go through stories as I'm getting to tell this one story that I wanted to tell, because we've got time, and I think all of these are good context for everything, just to give you the experience, the college experience in 30 minutes by SnoShoe. So we had some suite mates, right? So each set of 2 rooms. So, okay, we're going to get some terminology down. Each room had 2 people in it. Each suite had 2 rooms in it. So each suite, therefore, had 4 people in it. Oh, crap. I need to be fortune. Okay, I think we're going down. We must go deeper. So we had suite mates, And the funny thing was, in our dorms, the suites were connected by a bathroom, so you shared a bathroom with your suite mates, which is a whole new story in itself. Sharing a bathroom with 4 people, a small bathroom at that, 2 sinks, 1 shower, 4 people. It's not an experience I would like to have again. I'd rather, actually I've told my girlfriend this, whenever we get our own place, I would rather have my own bathroom. I'm just one of those people. I value my own solitary bathroom. I don't know if you guys do the same. I think a bathroom should be your sanctuary. Who is she talking to? Oh, she must be talking to Slash. They're making a transaction. Gotta kill that guy over there so he doesn't kill me. Get him! You gonna die? Look how much gold. This was UHC. That's what happens every time you cave. Oh! Oh! Ah! Eesh, oh! Look at all that gold, man. Man, I would be rolling in it right now. Where's my beef? Do I have beef? I do have beef. Oh, somebody gonna kill me. You gonna kill me. We don't need ender pearls right now, but we do need beef. Okay. Ah. So, one thing that would happen quite often is whenever you get locked out of your dorm, which happened a lot because there were times when, you know, I would say just go to the gym and my roommate would lock the door on his way out and I wouldn't think he was going to leave and he wouldn't tell me he was going to leave. Anyway, just a lot of miscommunication, stuff like that where you're not really paying attention and you get locked out of your dorm. So the only real way into your dorm once you've gotten locked out, especially, oh, there's lava over here. This could be, what level are we at? Level 11. Diamond level. That's what I like to hear. So once you get locked out of your dorm, you can go get a spare key. But once you lose your spare key, I think you can pay a deposit or something. But we got locked out so often that I think we lost our spare key. It was not fun times. Nothing down here, darn it. Ah! Get out of my way. Sorry if you guys hear silence every once in a while. I'm muting because I have a bit of a cough, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. You guys are worth it to me. So, one time we got locked out, and I didn't have a spare key, or maybe I was just too embarrassed to ask for it since we had to get spare keys so often. It was pretty embarrassing. So, whoop. Taking risks here today. SnoShoe risk taker. So really the only way, like I said, everything is connected via the bathrooms. So, oh, look at all that lapis, man. The only real way to get to your room was through the other person's bathroom. And lots of times, you would leave your bathroom unlocked if you trusted your suite mates, which we did. We had some pretty cool suite mates, except for the fact that they made the bathroom all messy. Ugh. Oh, emerald. Cool, I didn't know we were in Extreme Hills. Fortune! Woo! We got 2 emeralds, that's good. So, they had, the way that the bathrooms would lock, they had these little, the locks that you see on like hotel doors or whatever, or maybe, I don't know where you use them anymore, but they're the locks that are just nothing but a little chain and a slider thing. I don't know what you call them. So we had those, and normally we would leave our door unlocked, but for whatever reason my roommate decided, hey, I'm gonna lock the door this time. I don't trust the suite mates. I don't know, maybe he had diamonds in our hotel room or something, which he probably shouldn't have trusted me if he did. But he locked it, and I was completely locked out of my room, and this was morning on a weekday, and I had stuff to get out of there because I had gone to the gym before class, and I had class. I had to go get my stuff so I would not have like late assignments or whatever. So whatever, I don't remember the exact context, but all I know is it was very important for me to get in the room. So I think I had approximately 30 minutes. So first thing you do, you call your roommate. No luck. Great. Thanks for answering your phone, you jerk. Second, you go and see, like I said, I must have asked. Oh, diamonds, yes. I must have asked for a spare key and not been able to get one, because if it was that important, which it was, I would have been able to find one. But no spare key. So, oh, no, 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 no. Sorry, I had a coughing fit. So, hey, that worked. So, what do you do in that scenario? You wait for your roommate to get back, which I did not have the luxury of choosing that option, or you figure out a way to break into your room. So, I couldn't think of anything else at the time. Is there something else that I should have known? You guys tell me. So, I was like, okay, how are we gonna break into this room? My suite mates were home. They were sleeping, actually. So I said, hey, will you guys let me into the bathroom? I need to see if I can get into my room. Of course, the bathroom door was locked, like I said. But I get into the bathroom, and I try to jiggle open that little door, and of course it was locked. No can do. Oh gosh, how do you pick one of these locks? This is ridiculous right here. So one of my best friends on the hall, I met him because he was living, because he was living near me. He was this little 5'4" Asian guy, and ended up being, he's one of my best friends just in life. He's the most awesome guy ever. You can't really tell a story without him because he's in every one of my good stories. Oh, I should have fortuned that, you idiot SnoShoe. Ugh. Ooh, so many diamonds though. No lava. Oh, got it. So he was like, okay, we got a plan here. We were both engineers at the time. He actually switched his major later. But we were both engineers, so how are we going to open this door? He's like, okay, I got this. It's like, all right, I don't really believe you, but we'll see. So he goes and gets a hanger. Like, okay, maybe we can like jiggle this thing open while closing the door. If you think about the scenario, go look up one of those, it's like a slider lock or something. Go look it up and you'll see what I'm talking about. But we spent, I think it was something like 45 minutes, like up until the final seconds. And I still couldn't find my roommate anywhere to get my keys, but up until the death. Yeah. Ah! Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, bad decisions are bad decisions. So we spent about 45 minutes opening this stupid door, which I could have just got my roommate in that time. Like, I think I knew where he was. I think he was probably at class or something, but anyway. That's kind of one of the stereotypical college stories. Now, something that has a little bit more substance to it. One other one here. So same guy, right? We would waste a lot of our time. I say waste because what else are you going to do with college? You waste time. So we wasted a lot of our time. Is that a witch? That is a witch. I think I can hit her from here. Wasted a lot of our time playing ping pong. They had a cool ping pong table in our dorm, and not very many people used it. I had my own ping pong equipment because what self-respecting college person does not have their own ping pong equipment? Whew. So I had my own, and he had his own, and he was really into it, man. He was really good at ping pong. Can I? Yeah, I can make that jump right there. That's pretty far. We're just parkouring for fun. Nope. So we would practice ping pong all the time, and he was a lot better than me. I was pretty good at that point in my life. I'm still probably pretty decent at ping pong, just because I played a lot. Don't you do it, witchy. No, witchy poo. Get out of here. Oh, what'd you drop? Did you drop some cool stuff? Nope, nothing I want. Nothing I want. Stay away from me. So, have I explored this whole ravine? I think I may have already. We played ping pong quite a bit, and I think this was probably third quarter of the year, probably somewhere around March, about this time. We found out that one of the dorms, there were I think 4 or 5 different dorms on campus, one of the dorms is hosting a ping pong competition, and it was like, holy cow, man, we've been training for this so long. We've been waiting for some kind of ping pong tournament or something. I've already been here. Idiot SnoShoe. So we were like, okay, we gotta get in this. And the thing was in the other dorms, they had nicer ping pong tables, and they had people there playing them all the time. And they were, a lot of times, a lot of times these were like older men from other countries. And I think they were like special ping pong pros or something, I don't know. But, so people would get good practice against those guys. We didn't ever play against them because we were in the other dorm. So we decided to enter this competition, get placed in our brackets and everything, and we're scouting out the competition. We're seeing everybody practice. I think it's like a week until the competition. And my friend, he's looking at everybody. He's like, dude, I think I can win this. I was like, I think you're probably right. And first prize, we didn't know what it was, but it had to be something good because this was like sponsored by the university. So they had like cool competitions all the time. So we thought this was another one. This was going to be awesome. What could we win? Are we going to get to take some nice ladies out to lunch or something if we win? Your mind is just flying at that point. You're like, okay, whatever. I just want to win. I want to do anything to win. There used to be a show on Game Show Network called Anything to Win. Have I already been here? I think I've already been here. Is that lava? I think I've already been here. Okay, oh well. Found some stuff though. It's like Abba caving by myself. So we get to the competition, checking everybody out, and I had a pretty tough draw, honestly. I had to face some pretty good opponents, and somehow I made it to the quarterfinals. This was quarterfinals at this point, so that means there's 8 people left. My friend was also still in the competition. He was on the other side of the bracket. Oh, please don't hit me. Ah, no, 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 no. Okay. Whew. So if we were going to face each other, it was going to be in the finals, and that's what we wanted. We played each other so many times. He was better than me, but we wanted to have a finals showdown, me versus him. It was going to be awesome. So we're playing, and I'm watching his round, and he's playing this guy, man. I haven't seen very many ping pong players as good as this guy he's playing. This guy was putting some insane spin on it. You know, you watch ping pong in the Olympics, or table tennis as they call it. It's ping pong to me. But you watch ping pong in the Olympics, and you see these people like backing up 15 feet from the table and doing crazy shots. We didn't have that much room, but you know, it was like that, and it was some intense ping pong. So my friend gets down. I can't remember how many sets we were playing, but my friend is down to the final hit. Like, okay, you can do this, buddy. You know, you're gonna win. It's gonna be all right. You know, I think it was he took a timeout or something. I don't know, but we had time to talk about it, and he was freaking out, man, because he wanted to win. I wanted him to win. It was just like, it was insane. You know, there were people there cheering us on. We had people from our hall there. It was a whole lot of fun. But so we get to the final set. He comes back, wins the set from his deathbed, comes back to win it, and so it's the final set to win the entire. Not the entire thing, but that match, which honestly was probably going to be the championship. So, hey, that's where I killed the witch earlier. Darn it! Oh, inventory is full. Huh. Am I going to need to know that? Am I out of stuff? Oh. Oh, that was bad. So anyway, we're down to the final set. Mano y mano. It's going to be crazy. Everybody's waiting on it. You know, the other guy didn't have very many people cheering him on, but the guy on my hall did, just because we were all living together and, you know, we brought all our friends. So he comes down to the wire, and the other guy just outplays him, honestly. Other guy wins, my friend loses, and he was so disappointed. And he's like the nicest guy you've ever met, too. So that's why this story is a story, because you have to understand that this guy is extremely nice, one of the coolest people ever, one of the most hilarious people ever. So, you know, we're sitting there. I actually won my quarterfinal round, so I made it into the final 4. Man, I've been searching this ravine forever, not finding anything. Crud muffins! Made it into my final 4. Actually lost that round, and so we were going to stay and watch the championship. And of course, it was the guy that beat my friend and then the guy that beat me playing the final game. And at that point, we were both pretty upset with these guys. Oh, mineshaft. Holy cow. Unexpected. You know, we didn't want these guys to win, but of course one of them had to win because we were both upset that we lost. Not really like too angry, but just like enough to be like, hey, we don't want you guys to win. Dang it, I put my axe away. Sorry, another coughing fit there. Ooh, lava. So we're watching the final game, and it's getting close, and it comes to a point where we just don't care. You know, I don't care who wins. I don't want either one of the guys to win. He's the same way. So we're just like, whatever. We're gonna leave. We have other stuff to do. Don't want to sit here and watch this. We're gonna have a pity party somewhere. Go get dinner or something. So he looks at me. He's like, hey, did we ever figure out what the prize was? Because we still didn't know, but we knew it was something. We're like, no, what? I wonder. So we go and we ask one of the officials what the prize is, and we look and we see this bucket. And he's like, everything in that bucket. And in the bucket was a $5 gift certificate to a little chicken place that was on campus. It was really delicious, but I mean, it's $5. It's nothing, especially when we already had, in college you get meal plans, so you already have a lot of meals. So it's like people giving you money for food as a freshman is not that helpful, because you pretty much have to struggle to eat all your food that you have allotted for the week. Anyway, so, and then the other thing in the bucket, there are only 2 things in the bucket. There's a big bucket with a little piece of paper, and the other thing was a medal. And when I say medal, it's only because it was something that you wear around your neck. This thing was a little plastic, cheap piece of crap. Very annoying. And we were both like, are you serious? That's what we fought? That's what we really wanted to win, was this tiny little $5 gift certificate to the chicken place and a medal? Like, you could do better than that. Raise some money or something. At least do an entrance fee. Or just something to make the prize decent. But no. So anyway, my friend looks at me. He's like, dude, this was ridiculous. Why do we do this? I'm like, I agree. I have no idea. So like, all right, whatever. So we're walking out, leaving the building, and he says, hey. I look back at him. And I see, ooh, I thought that was a baby. I thought you were going to be a baby. Instead, you're a full-grown spider. I love full-grown spiders. Oh, where did you come from, bro? Oh, get out of here. Okay. He looks back at me and he goes, hey. Holds up his hand. And I see he has a little plastic medal that says, written in Sharpie on it, says winner #1. I was like, what in the world is that? And then it all clicked in my head. He had taken the medal out of the bucket, and we were on our way out the door with the prize. Didn't take the gift certificate, just got the... Oh, that's gross, daughter. Don't share your problems on my videos. But he had taken the medal out of the bucket, and we were on our way out with the goods, pretty much. And I was just like, and so he was just like, dude, run. And so we ran all the way back to our dorm. He gets there. I mean, it was just like adrenaline's pumping. What the heck? Why did you steal that? What are we doing? It doesn't matter. We're gonna run. So we just kept running, made it all the way back. It was like probably like I said, about a half-mile run, and we're just full sprinting just because it's a fun time. It was hilarious. And he gets back, hangs the medal on his door, okay, or the plastic piece of crap on his door. Whew. It's a ravine through. This place looks familiar. I think this looks like my very first ravine I found in Mental Minecraft. You remember that, where I found the infinity bow? Mental Minecraft 2, actually. Whatever. So, get back, he hangs the medal on his door, and apparently, these guys, the officials of the contest, are doing a full campus-wide search for whoever stole this medal. I was like, are you serious? So we had patrol people, basically, that came and checked all of our halls, which they did every night just to make sure nothing was going on, because, you know, you have that many college people, you gotta do those checks. So, they check our floor, and we just didn't think anything of it. We didn't know about the patrol people at the time looking for this stuff. And my friend gets I think he got a letter, and like in his little mailbox that we had, and it said, had his formal name, everything addressed to him. Okay, I heard that guy before I saw him. Everything formally addressed to him and everything. It says, you have been summoned to appear before campus court, or whatever. And I don't think it was actually like a court thing, but I think it was, that's what he told me. I think it ended up being like he had to meet with the person who put on the competition, and he meets with them, and they said, you are hereby suspended from all activities put on by this council, basically. And we were like, are you serious? We're stealing this little cheapy $2 medal that you got at the Dollar Tree? Okay. So he had to write a letter of apology to these people, and he was banned. I don't know if I was included in that. He said I was, but I think he just told me that so I wouldn't want to go do any contest without him. So we were both, for all intents and purposes, thereby banned from all events sponsored by those people. So that's how I got... Oh my gosh, that story. Those are some good times in my life, guys. So you guys have that kind of stuff to look forward to, but I just remember running out of there. He's just like, dude, looks at me, and I see the medal in his hand. Wheels start spinning. At first I thought he like made his own medal, but then I realized, and then it all clicked, and then it was just, run! Oh gosh, those were the days. Well guys, I think I've taken up enough of your time today. Okay, hello, friend. No, don't be here. I'm going to continue doing a little more caving here. It looks like we found a big fresh cave, so maybe we can find some diamonds pretty soon. And I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope it wasn't too off topic. Just random things that I think of, I'll tell stories on if we want to hear any more. I've got plenty of them, so don't be afraid to tell me if you want more. Until next time, guys, I will see you all later, and have a great day.